Well, I think there's two things that I'm hearing in my conversations with CIOs. The first is cloud. How fast and how much can CIOs move workload to the cloud where it's more accessible from people, it's more flexible. And the second is how do they participate in this trend of consumerization of the workplace, and in particular work tools, while keeping the enterprise secure. And those are two huge trends that I think are going to play out over the next couple of years.
The biggest trends that I see in information technology is the rise of Chief Information Officer to be almost a Chief Strategy Officer alongside of the Chief Executive Officer. And digital is going to be a big trend, especially in the public sector. We are seeing more and more services that the citizens clamor for to be online.
Well, the thing that's coming up a lot is really this DevOps culture, right? How do you get engineers to really own their capabilities from end to end?
I think one of the biggest trends is how we're translating information from an IT department to the impact it has on the organization as a whole. And just getting people on the same page to really understand the importance of some of the technical difficulties that some people may have.
For me, the biggest trend is the relentless digitization of everything in our lives. And that means that everything we do, whether it's our business processes or what we do for entertainment or what we do for transportation, all is undergoing this fundamental metamorphosis that's unrelenting and unforgiving. And that trend is continuing in government, and it's continuing in the private sector and business and industry, and it continues in our personal lives.
I think the biggest trend that CIOs are facing in 2016 is twofold. First, how do they get off legacy IT? Legacy IT, even if you're a company that just got started 4 or 5 years ago, technology is at an accelerating pace. So any investments that you made even just 4 or 5 years ago are not up to speed for where we need to go. We need to move beyond just client server, we need to move beyond web, and we need to think about mobile and how we make things, instead of being application centric, make them data centric. The second thing is actually thinking about how they can actually empower the entire mission or the business of whatever organization they serve. CIOs used to be more the people that were seen as just doing IT. I think if that's all you do as a CIO, you're going to fall behind. You really need to have a conversation with the business and programmatic elements of whatever organization you're with on how you can empower them to accomplish the mission together, because increasingly, especially as things go digital, it's not like you can do this artificial separation between what is non-IT and what is IT for the business. The reality, it's all combined.
The biggest opportunity for CIOs is how do you really get insights out of all the data that's out there. We had a great conversation around mobile and sensors and all this amazing data. Now what do you do with it? You need insights. And how to do that in an efficient manner is really critical for us to have that competitive advantage.